It smells like fancy soap.
Yeah.
Not like Lever 2000. We're talking like hotel fancy soap.
Lever, I just met her.
You're trying to take my joke.
It's not your joke.
It is my joke.
It's been out there forever.
I know, but I'm the one in the family that says it. You
Okay.
can't take my jokes.
Okay.
Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And we are back with another double-blind head-to-head where we don't know what we're drinking.
Nope.
We have a large sample pool of paired pours where I put them together. Erin has drawn them at random, separate and apart from me. So we're totally clueless as to what's in the glass. But what we will do is taste through these things, let you know what we think about them, how they compare. Ultimately, we will give them a rating before we find out the price, see if the price changes our feelings on our ratings, and then we'll find out what we're drinking. We do it this way so you get the most unbiased opinions possible on both what's in the glass as well as how that compares to its price point. Let's go ahead and get right on into it today. Glass one on the nose.
I'm getting a banana peel outside.
Really? You did it. You got banana.
I got banana. This is the new year. It's the new me. I'm getting banana, y'all.
Nana and Nilla. Nana and Niller wafers right here. That's what that smells like. Let's get on the palate.
All right. I think you tainted me because now I taste vanilla wafers. Or Nilla wafers, so I'm sorry.
I mean, there's a heavy dose of vanilla in this glass.
Mm-hmm, there is.
It's quite good. It's actually much more at the forefront to me than the banana.
Correct. I got banana on the nose, but I'm not... Maybe I'm getting some green banana on the flavor because I want to so bad, but I don't know. I need to do a second sip to confirm.
I'm getting the banana on the back end. After the vanilla and the little bit of spice. This is overall a fairly easy sipper on first blush, but the lingering note that I'm left with is this faint, very pleasant kind of banana dessert note. Let's go again.
Yeah, I'm with you on the vanilla, spice, banana, that order. And for me, it's like a green banana. So not quite ripe. So it's not super sweet, but it's got that banana note.
Yeah. This is very straightforward. It's not doing a lot of twists and turns. It's just overall very enjoyable.
It's
just
pleasant, yeah.
Yeah, it's very pleasant. It doesn't seem to be too high a proof or too low a proof. It's kind of got some stickiness on the palate. It's got a decent mouthfeel for what it is. It seems like a pretty good pour.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how it compares to glass 2. Speaking of, let's go ahead and get right into it. On the nose.
So to me, this smells a little darker and richer than the first glass, but good. Like it kind of smells just like good, darker bourbon.
Yeah, if this is the banana dessert type of thing, like a pudding type of deal, this to me is like a little bit more on the cobbler front.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of caramel.
Yeah, caramel, there's a little bit, there's a fruitiness in it.
Caramel and cardboard. That's what I'm getting, actually.
The fruitiness that is in here leans more towards the berry side than the banana side.
I'm not getting fruitiness yet.
They seem relatively close on the nose, just different in their profile, but kind of the same. Let's get into it.
So I'm getting this dryingness, which makes me feel like cardboard.
Because cardboard is dry?
Yeah, it makes me feel like I would feel if I were to eat cardboard.
Yeah. Everything on the nose transfers to the palate, just like everything on the nose of glass 1 transferred to the palate. Again, it leans more berry sweet than the first glass. Like, this is banana vanilla. This is berry caramel.
I'm getting, like, unsweetened berry. So it's got, like, berry notes, like I'm getting raspberry, like tart. Like, I'm not getting sweet at all.
There's some tartness there. Very interesting. Another sip.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sticking with caramel, whatever you want to say, raspberries in a cardboard box.
You know those candies, they're like the little, I call them caramellos. I've never heard anybody call them caramellos.
That's true. I haven't either. So
I think it's caramel.
Okay.
Just saying.
I mean, I have no, what is it, dog in this fight or whatever that saying is?
Well, caramel is personal preference.
Potato.
Caramel, you're just leaving out a whole letter there. That's just flagrant negligence.
Caramel?
Yeah. There is a second A.
Caramel.
After the R.
Caramel. There is an A, in the middle.
So, I mean, what are we living in a world with no rules?
I feel like as someone who grew up in the South, you would say caramel. You'd leave out that second letter, that second A.
Not a chance.
Because Southerners are kind of notoriously lazy for doing
caramel.
Caramel.
There you go.
Hi, my name's Josh.
Right.
I eat caramels.
I do. This is the difference. Did I say that? Okay. That's the difference between these two glasses is, at least on first blush. I will say the second glass seems a little thinner and drier, like you said.
Yeah.
Glass one's a little bit more sticky in mouth coating,
It's
which
thinner,
I like.
Thinner and drier, but a little darker.
Yeah, but we're going to actually need to spend some time with these. Not trying to talk to a camera.
Yeah.
Those are our first impressions. We're going to spend a minute with them, and then we'll be back with ratings, find out the price, and do all that.
In a minute, I'm going to need a sentimental...
All right, after spending some time with both of these, what do you think? How did they compare for you?
I thought they were both good. They both got a little bit spicier as I drank them, but still approachable. So nothing got too hot.
Yeah.
But I did pick up more spice on both of these. And on glass one, for me, the nose changed. I got like that fancy soap that you get when you go to a hotel.
Mm-hmm. It has a cleanliness to it.
Yeah, on the nose. So I got that on the nose. And then glass two got a little bit darker in flavor profile for me as I continued to drink it. So they kind of morphed and changed, but they were still good the whole time, both of them. Yeah. To me.
For me, glass one just got more vanilla. Glass two got more caramel. And this one did lean darker on the nose on glass two, but it was a little bit more effervescent on the palate. And then they both got a little bit more oaky. So for me, I preferred the nose on glass two, but I preferred the palate on glass one, the experience of the palate. And then the flavor profile is just, honestly, it's a flip of a coin or a personal preference or whatever. Do you have a preference between the two glasses?
Honestly, I think it would depend on what kind of mood I'm in.
Yeah, they're very close.
Glass two is a little darker, so if I'm wanting something a little darker but not dark, I would pick glass two. If I was wanting something a little lighter to sip on the porch, I would probably pick glass one. So they're dependent on my mood.
Yeah, I think to me these are both experience-wise very similar. I mean, they're generally sweet, so if you like sweet bourbon, these would both be pours to check out. They don't seem real high proof.
They don't seem high proof, but I don't know if I would say they're sweet.
They don't seem terribly complex to me. I mean, they did remind us both of dessert, so just saying. You know, some desserts are super sweet. Yeah. Others are just generally sweet. These are kind of generally sweet.
Yeah, I'll agree.
You know, tempered sweetness.
Yeah.
I like them both. What's your ratings on these?
So I'm going to give glass one a thumbs up, and I'm giving glass two a thumbs up. Okay. I like them both.
I'm the same place. Thumbs up on both prior to finding out price. If you had to pick another pour of either one right now, do you have a preference? Could you pick?
Today, I'm kind of feeling a little dark and moody, so B. Okay. Or two, whatever.
I'd probably take glass one. That vanilla note and that stickiness on my palate, I am preferring that even over the nose on glass two. Yeah. It's just, and this is a little brighter on the palate. Yeah. So let's find out price first and then what we've been drinking. So in our blind sample key, glass number one is $29. So we're going to find out if this changes our ratings. We're thumbs up on both currently. Number 29 in our key. Price is?
$70.
Whoa. Okay. And what's price on glass number two?
$25.
I mean, glass one did have that sticky mouthfeel to me, so I'm not surprised to hear that it's more expensive, but I'm a little stunned at the price difference.
The disparity,
because other than that, they are pretty kind of on par to me. Where's your ratings change? Are they changing?
They are. So glass one gets just okay for me. Glass two stays at thumbs up. Yeah. I don't like love it. I have to have it, so it's not getting two thumbs up.
Yeah.
But the price is thumbs up price.
Yeah. I would personally say for me, I'm probably, I could stay a thumbs up on glass one at 70 because I would like to have a bottle of it, but I don't have to have a bottle of it. So maybe I will go just okay. I mean, you guys are seeing this work out in real time. Yeah. It's when we find this out and this is like 50, great. 70, I'm a little bit more like just okay.
I feel like I'd want to pay less for what I would call a porch sipper.
I would prefer to pay less for this for sure. Okay, glass one is just okay for both of us. Glass two is staying thumbs up for both of us at $25.
It is for me. I don't know about you.
I'll say thumbs up at 25. For sure. Okay. All right, glass number one in our key is
Smoke Wagon Bottled-in-Bond Rye.
That's a rye? What is number two? What's glass two?
Old Forester Rye.
Man.
Both ryes.
Are you kidding me?
Which is why I definitely was like, these aren't sweet to me.
Wow.
I did not pick up on sweetness. They're both
man.
100 proof, which I thought that was kind of, they were 100 proof. They weren't low proof, but they weren't high proof. Wow. I didn't realize Old Forester Rye was so inexpensive.
Yeah. It's wildly inexpensive.
That's crazy.
It's a value buy all day long. I mean, again, now the effervescence on the palate makes sense with this glass. This is extremely wild because when I taste this glass, usually I get a green Jolly Rancher note, and I did not get that today at all. That's really interesting. This is, maybe the bottle's been open long enough, it's got enough air, it's changed.
Perhaps, yeah.
This has gotten much darker and richer than I remember it. I'm actually stunned at this.
It's dark, but not dark. It's 100 proof dark. Like, if you're used, it's not...
Yeah.
It's not 116 or 120 proof dark. It's 100 proof dark. It's appropriately dark for the proof point.
Right.
In my opinion.
The value's through the roof, though. I think what this blind head-to-head shows is that Smoke Wagon's Bottled-in-Bond Rye, fairly new to market.
Okay.
You know, it's a brand that has a lot of, I was going to say cachet, but I don't even think that's right. It just has a lot of... And I'm not saying it doesn't have that, but it's also...
New, it's still new.
It also has a lot of hype behind it.
Okay.
And that's based on their bourbons. They're venturing into ryes now.
Gotcha.
Their Bottled-in-Bond Rye was their first release, and then Malted Rye was their next release, short of like the experimental, almost said experiential, that's different. The Old Forester Rye was earlier to market than the Smoke Wagon, but not by much.
Okay.
It is kind of known to be a value champ. It delivered here again today.
Yeah.
I would say if you are interested in ryes that have a bourbon-ish profile, I thought these were bourbons.
Because you didn't know they were ryes. I didn't think they were ryes, but I definitely didn't get the bourbon sweetness that I normally get. I just thought they were very unsweet bourbons. Yeah.
So do you need to go out and spend $70 on a Smoke Wagon Rye? I would say not really.
Not unless you know you love it.
Well,
or unless you just want to.
At 70, I don't think you're getting ripped off, but I don't think it's going to knock your socks off at 70 either.
Yeah.
Like again, we both said we would prefer to pay less for this because it's not terribly complex. I mean, if this were $30, $40, we'd be a lot more enthusiastic about it, I'm sure. Whereas the Old Forester is $25, and you just can't beat that. So hopefully this was a fun head-to-head for you guys to watch. If you like what we're doing over here, like the video, and we do these videos every week, so subscribe if you want to see more. You can also check out our Patreon if you want to get access to barrel picks, join the community, all that good stuff. We got a lot of fun stuff for this calendar year, so if you want to be a part, be a part.
Absolutely, and I think that's it for today. Until next time, be good to each other, and
cheers. Isn't it funny how when we say, oh, we're going to take a minute and not talk to the camera, and then we get so much more?
I know, because the pressure's off.
It's like somebody trying to watch you pee. You can't go.
I was thinking like somebody watching you type or something.
Oh. Why are they getting better? Air exposure? They just know we didn't like it all that much on first sip, and then they're getting their act together?
I like them both. Just because I said one tasted like cardboard doesn't mean I didn't like it. I like a lot of things. I'm not a very, very picky eater or drinker.
I know.
You know this about me.
I come home from work, you're eating cardboard 3-4 days a week.
I mean, carbs. Close. You got all the right letters.
Carbs board.
Carbs board. You are becoming a rye guy.
I am.
You are.
I am.
Because normally you'd be like, ew, this tastes like dill or whatever the other thing you say. It's very mint. It's very minty.
It's interesting that you got that clean soapy note. And it's a rye. Lens it.
What are we lensing? Oh, stop. I'm sorry. Hold on.
What do you mean, what are we lensing? We're lensing it right now.
I'm having technical difficulties.
Well, it's happening right now, so you better get with it.
I'm here.
All right. First one down, smoke or rat. You know what? Take 2.